and Miss Wendy Marie. I knew I was going to do that. Wendy Marie Kirkala. How are you guys?
Good.
Wonderful. Thank you for having us.
Yes, I'm so excited because it's like we're working on Christmas.
We are.
We are.
We absolutely are. So yeah, we're here today on behalf of the Menominee Downtown Holiday Opener that is taking place on November 15th, which is a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We have a day full of festivities, starting with a free movie at the Mariner, which will start about 11 o'clock. And there will be a can drive going on during that time. So we ask that you bring a can along to keep it free. We are doing the can drive, which will go to St. Vincent de Paul, split between the two cities.
Mm-hmm.
And then the reason or the way that we are able to keep that free is through sponsors, through small businesses.
Okay.
So we have a group that sponsored it last year, and I've already got some stepping up for this year, and I will continue to work with some businesses to get those sponsors in so we can keep that for free.
Wonderful.
After the movie, though, then we will be doing our Christmas tree lighting during the day instead of at night, which is a new addition due to some feedback and working together as a committee. We felt like the darkness can kind of hinder some of that, and the later part of the evening also hinders some of the younger children who need to get home and in bed earlier. So we're trying to do it a little earlier in the day and prior to the parade so that if the families need to go home after the parade, they're not missing out on that portion of it.
Yeah. Okay. And the kids having an opportunity to see more things and be able to run around and do things.
Play a little more.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
And during that time, I'm working with some businesses. I currently have a post out there tagging all the local businesses downtown, trying to get any special hours, special deals they're running, any events that they got going on. So I'm working with the local businesses, and I will be reaching out to them personally if I don't get a response on the post, trying to determine exactly what's going on so I can promote them as part of the event on our Bay Area Betterment Organization page as well. So we can just kind of make it one big hoopla.
Yeah.
So I do have some responses from some of the businesses, and I'm going to continue to work with them between now and then to promote them as well.
It would be fantastic to be able to, have the experience of the parade and just everything else that you guys are doing, and to be able to go to the local businesses and
so
go
like
shopping.
Currently, I was going to say currently we have a food truck for dinner at the Spirit House, and they have another event going on as well. I believe, actually I know for a fact, that the Style Garage has some big event that day where they're bringing in multiple vendors. I believe there's another one, but I'm not going to speak on the radio about it because I don't have all the details in front of me. But I know there's other things going on. So
very cool.
It will be not just our event, but a collaboration of events going on at the same time to bring to the community one big festive day.
That's awesome.
So again, I'm going to continue to work with them and try to get that word out for them as well, and incorporate that into our promotion of our event.
Wonderful.
So the other thing with the movie that I want to touch base on is we always hand out tickets for next year's parade marshal to the kids.
Yes.
And oftentimes that's been done during the parade. If we're going to do the parade marshal announcement prior to the parade, we had to get a little more creative. So what we're doing is we're going to hand them out at the free movie.
Okay.
And then also, if you're not able to make it to the free movie, we're going to have a registration table set up prior to the tree lighting and announcement for the parade marshal drawing. And that registration table will be down by the band shell from 1:30 to 1:45.
Perfect.
And then you can go ahead and get your ticket, and then all the tickets will go into a drawing, and our current parade marshal from last year, Zoe Ferguson, will then pull the name for next year's parade marshal. The name that is pulled will be next year's parade marshal, but they'll also be receiving the first gift of the year that is donated by one of our local businesses.
That's so wonderful. I love it.
Yeah, so there's a lot of fun, and then once that, like I said, the tree lighting, the announcement, the gift giving will start at 2 p.m. Then following that, we have a parade setup that will be starting at 3.
Yep.
Parade will start at 4. And then pictures with Santa, s'mores over an open fire, hot chocolate will be next downtown. There will be hot chocolate at the Legion. There will be food trucks. All of that will follow the
Wonderful.
parade.
Yeah. But the food trucks will be there.
We're trying to get them there. We just haven't confirmed an actual
Okay.
start time,
Time
but we're
for
trying to get them there earlier in the day, not to start before the
the
parade.
parade.
Yeah.
Correct. So that way, if you
They
do
can have
come downtime,
lunch or
exactly,
whatever. Yeah.
exactly, there's options.
Early supper.
Yeah.
As far as that goes, so you got
Well,
that
and
information.
And we do know for sure that Sugar Mamas will
Yes.
be there.
Oh,
So we will
nice.
have,
I love
and
Sugar
she was there
Mamas.
last year,
Yeah.
and she did a wonderful turnout. So
And
she always comes
I-
up with some really cute stuff.
I would like to say that Melissa and Stephanie
Yes.
will be hosting the parade again
Yes.
Oh yes, and we
On-
greatly appreciate it.
on
And
Facebook.
it helps other people too, because
Yeah.
there's so many people in the community that want to come but they're unable
Unable
to,
to.
whether it's
Yeah.
transportation or medical or just other obligations.
Yep.
They want to be able to see it, and then they just can't necessarily get right
Right
to
to
the
it.
parade. So I really appreciate the
Yeah.
fact that you offer that
Oh,
ability
yeah.
to share with the community.
Thank you.
And it also gives them a good idea, because it's so hard sometimes to
See it.
that they know who the float belongs
Mhm.
to, and what it represents. So I
Definitely.
appreciate the good descriptions you give
you.
and all of that as well.
We
So-
love doing it. We have a blast, and we actually started it last year where we start an hour ahead.
Yes.
You know, like when you're preparing, we are trying to get people to come up and do interviews with them.
Yeah.
Just talking about, the excitement of the day, the parade, the the
history.
store. Yeah.
The history, yeah.
Yep.
What's going on,
exactly.
what's happening after, kind of a refresher of
All
what
that
the
stuff.
festivities after the parade are going to be.
Exactly.
So yeah, there's some excitement
Yeah,
happening,
it's
and
great.
of course we're working on some final details,
Yes.
but overall the planning this year I think has gone very smooth,
Mm-hmm.
and we kind of divided and conquered tasks.
Great.
And we each kind of got an assignment, and we took care of our own stuff, and then we
That's
met
awesome.
together and said, yep, this is where we're at, this is what I still need to do. And so things went really smooth. We appreciate that, the help from the community.
Yeah.
Again, I always say it, but I mean it wholeheartedly. If it wasn't for sponsors
Mm-hmm.
and participation from the businesses within our community, we
Oh,
would
yeah.
never be able to bring this to the
Absolutely.
community.
Absolutely.
So there, again, we've had some additional planners. I want to, there's Katie, Lucy, and I, which are kind of the chairs of the event, but we've had some additional volunteers that have come and have either given help, input, or will be part of the day. So I want to give a shout out to Cassie Emmers. She's always
Oh,
very
yeah,
good
Cassie
about
is-
participating. And then also, her name is Kirsten or Kier, and she's from Sacred Curiosities Studio in Menominee. She's been on board. She's been coming to all of our meetings.
Mm-hmm.
It is her first year, but when we left yesterday, she said she's looking forward to next year to be able to
Aw.
actually do
Do
some
some
of
of
the
it, yes.
delegated jobs.
Oh, that's
She
wonderful.
said she's comfortable enough coming to this year's
Yeah.
meeting that she feels as if next year she can be more of a hands-on helper.
Yeah.
That's
So
wonderful.
that was exciting as well.
Yeah.
For sure.
And we want to also thank the police department. They help us put this parade on.
The fire
Every
department, the city,
Park
all
and
of-
Rec department.
Oh, yeah.
Again, everybody that pitches in. I mean, we really couldn't do it without everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Troy
nice.
Olson from Olson's Evergreen
Evergreen.
donates
Yeah.
the tree.
Yep.
So that is always greatly
Yep.
appreciated.
And then the Public Works Department decorates everything. Make
Mm-hmm.
sure all the lights are up on for the parade. Make sure all the lights are on on the poles of the light poles. So,
Yeah, decorate the
Yeah.
downtown.
and decorate the tree itself. So
There's
it's
a
all
lot of
set
work that people
There
don't
is.
really realize
Right.
that go into
into doing this. thing.
doing it.
Yeah.
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 There's
And it's like I said, we couldn't do this. We couldn't put this on without them.
right.
So,
Absolutely.
Right. There's
we're
a lot of
really
moving
grateful for
parts.
that.
There's a
Yes.
lot of moving
There's a lot.
parts.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
any event requires a
Oh,
lot
yes.
of moving
Oh,
parts.
yeah.
Yeah.
People, if you've planned anything, you know how much
Oh, yeah.
it takes.
It takes a
Um,
lot.
and so it does help when you work with a solid team,
Right,
and that we
Yes.
know each other, we know
Yes.
how to work together, and we know how to do it. But
Right.
it's definitely it makes it nicer. But
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
it does.
It does.
so thank
It
you
does.
guys
Yeah.
for that too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, October 15th, starting at 11. and-
November
Oh, I'm
15th.
so sorry. November. I did. That was totally my mistake.
That's
November
okay.
Wow,
15th.
come on.
Starting at 11 in Marinette at the Mariner, and it'll go through ultimately 7 p.m. ish, ending downtown in Menominee.
Yep. All right. Well, I think you guys will be back again.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
we
We're
will.
going to talk
Yes,
about
well.
it some more. So,
Yeah.
but everybody, mark your calendars for November 15th.
Absolutely,
Yep.
please do.
Yes.
Parade starts at
4 p.m.
4 p.m.
Yep.
Yes.
Be there or be square. Hang tight. No hang tight. I don't have another guest today. You guys are it.
Oh,
All right.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in and
Thank you
sharing.
for having us.
Happy Friday.
Yes. Have a great weekend.
Woo-hoo. See you guys later.